We're learning new details about the officer-involved shooting in Waianae, including what happened before, during, and after police killed the suspect. This is an update to the breaking news we first told you about last night. Our Jai Cunningham starts off our team coverage tonight. And Jai, police said there's surveillance video of the incident.
Yeah, Marissa, that's right. But HPD, it's not releasing that video just yet. But we here at Island News got our hands on it, and we will show that to you in just a bit. But first, new details from HPD. You can see what appears to be a Wong walking up to a house. This is on Puhinalo Place. This is about 6:14 last night. Now, we froze the video just before you could hear the gun go off because the video, it could be a bit graphic to some. Now, HPD says that Awang's girlfriend had run off towards her relative's home, pictured here, and Awang opened fire 4 times. Now, police say that the shooting, it all started with an argument at around 6 o'clock last night between the suspect and his girlfriend. Now, that suspect is now identified as Alston Kaipo Awang. Now, during the argument, Awang pulled out a rifle on his girlfriend, but it did not fire. So he went back into his house and took a handgun out. Now, to surveillance footage that we mentioned. Officers arrived shortly after and heard screaming from inside the house. They went around the back of the house and could see that Awang was standing inside a shattered glass door. HPD says that officers told him multiple times to put his gun down.
Instead of putting the gun down, the male racked around or pulled the slide back and let it slide forward. At this time, the officer fired 2 rounds at the suspect. The male fell to the ground, and the officer administered first aid until paramedics arrived.
HPD says that Awang had 14 convictions, 11 of them were felonies.
The investigation thus far has determined that the handgun used by the suspect at the home was stolen, and the rifle appears to be self-made. It's always tragic when a life is taken. However, we are extremely thankful that the 3 individuals who were shot are expected to recover, and that none of our officers were hurt.
Now, the officer who opened fire was placed on administrative leave during the investigation. Those 3 people that HPD mentioned were all injured by Awang. Honolulu Emergency Medical Services says that 2 women in their 30s and a 25-year-old man suffered serious gunshot wounds. HPD says that a woman in her 70s also suffered assault-type injuries. Now, police also told us that they were initially called to the scene over an argument. This is between Awang and his girlfriend. They were called twice to Puhinalo Place for terroristic threatening calls in the past 2 years. Jai Cunningham, Island News.